But then people will not know, oh, they will use this only. Jayanti will not be able to join. वो गल्फ में है ना, चलता नहीं है. Okay, others we can tell. Who has not been able to join is Vikram and then Anurag. Vikram and Anurag. Okay, so we found out the Jai Jai. Hey, you have to make your volume 0.
हाँ सर, वो जीरो नहीं हो रहा सर, मैं आपका ईयरफोन डाल देता हूँ.
Where's Jai Jai has gone? Oh. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Yeah, where it went. It was there, I just changed the shape. Sound is coming. Put it in the headphone. Who's it? Is Shridra's or your mobile? You also don't know in your mobile. Oh my god.
सर वो जीरो होता ही नहीं है.
किधर गया भाई? Somebody help me locate. Is over?
नहीं सर. नहीं. हाँ. अभी इधर ही पीछे नहीं.
हाँ, ये उल्टा जाओ. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Nupur, start Kirtan. Let us not waste any second.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Just give me 1 second.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnaprishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Satarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
You don't make
Krishna,
it zero.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Chalo, thank you. Thank you.
Krishna.
We're already late.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Great. We located the place. This was where, this mark was there. Every time we'll put a mark at the end. Okay? You see,
Yes, Prabhuji.
all the glory,
So,
the most important clause is mercy upon the controlled and reclaiming them from the clutches of Maya. Manoj, you were there last time? Hare Krishna, Manoj.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. No Prabhuji.
Oh, so beautiful. This line is so beautiful. Okay? Among all the mercy of Krishna is his mercy to reclaim us from the condition. So, then Rohan notes you're all liking. Rohan is sending you notes, detailed note.
Yes, Prabhuji. Very nice.
Okay. Chalo, Nupur Mataji, start.
there are unlimited numbers of living entities in different varieties of bodies, some moving and some standing in one place. And the conditioned life of these living entities is due to only their forgetfulness of their eternal relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When the living entity wants to lord it over the material energy by imitating the position of Krishna, he is immediately captured by the material energy, and according to his desire is offered a variety of uh, 84 lakhs different kinds of bodies. Although undergoing the threefold miseries of material existence, the illusion living entity falsely thinks himself the master of all he surveys. Under the spell of material energy, which represents the threefold material qualities, the living entity is so entangled that it is not at all possible for him to become free unless he is graced by the Supreme Lord. The living entity cannot conquer the influence of the material modes of nature by his own endeavor, but because material nature is working under the control of the Supreme Lord, the Lord is beyond its jurisdiction. Except for him, all living entities, beginning from Brahma down to an ant, are conquered by the contact of material nature.
Okay.
Because he
This one is
possessed
to understand. Okay. So the conditioned life, the different kind of living entities, some moving, Stavara, Jangama, some moving, some not moving. Okay. What is our conditioned life is because of the forgetfulness of the eternal relationship. And therefore, we're chanting Hare Krishna, what happens? Our eternal relationship is revived. And when we forget the Lord, we forget our subordination, we forget the service. And then we falsely try, that is the main reason we have come, to imitate the position of Krishna. And is captured by the middle energy. Krishna Bahirmukha Jeeva Bhoga Vanchakare Jhapatiya Mayatare. There is a very famous shloka in Bengali, Krishna Bahirmukha Jeeva Bhoga Vanchakare. When somebody forgets Krishna and Bhogavancha, it develops a desire to enjoy independent of Krishna. Has been developing last few times. There is no problem in anything in this world, but we should not disconnect it from the Lord. But we want to look at material energy, just like what the problem if we enter the spiritual world now. Yashoda mother is making food for Krishna. I'll say, no, wait, give me first. I said, no, I'm to Krishna. No, you give me. Correct? So that's like temple is like a apprentice. Here, Bhoga is offering. You cannot eat. Nobody will allow you to eat in a temple till it's offered. Correct? They not even allow you to see it. Forget of being allowed to eat. So then, it's like an apprentice, gradual training. This is We can disconnect from the Lord and want to enjoy anything as an enjoyer. If you connect to the Lord, it's not a problem because Krishna is an enjoyer. Then it is very nice. But no, you disconnect and you want to enjoy. And if you remember every entity's, every object's connection to Krishna, then there is no problem. Bhogeshwarya, what is the shloka? Bhoktaram yajna tapasam. If you remember the connection of every entity, every object, the Krishna is the enjoyer of that object. Krishna is the enjoyer even of the every living entity. He should serve Krishna, not me. Then your mind is so peaceful. Krishna says, Bhoktaram yajna tapasam, sarvaloka mahesha. You understand connection to Krishna, that Krishna is the owner. So Hridam Sarva Bhutana, we understand connection to Krishna. Krishna is the best well-wisher of the living entity. So if the connection is established, you get peace. And how is the connection? I'm just looking in another angle. Connection is in three ways. Krishna is the enjoyer, Krishna is the owner, and Krishna is the best well-wisher for every living entity. If you have this meditation, you get peace immediately. But we disconnect. We think I'm the enjoyer, I'm the owner, and I'm the best well-wisher. Then you have no peace, suffer. Immediately captured by the material energy, and according to his desire is offered a variety of 84 million, although undergoing threefold visibility. Okay. Master, all you service again, master because he is disconnected, and the spell of the metal energy will return through metal energy. So it is not possible for him to become free unless his grace. Now to become free from this, it is not possible for him on his own. Krishna has to lift him. Therefore, Guru is called the rope. We have fallen into the well, and Krishna is pulling the rope, and we have to just hold on. So if we strictly follow the rules and regulations as given by the Acharya, we are reading the Payovrata every day in the morning, and the same meditation that she strictly followed what her husband Kashyapa Muni said, Aditi, and within 12 days, Lord Darshan came. But only thing is that we don't strictly follow. Okay, continue, Mataji.
Which, because he possesses in full the six opulences of wealth, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation, the Lord alone is beyond the spell of material nature. Unless the living entity is situated in Krishna consciousness, he cannot approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yet the Lord, by his omnipotency, can dictate from within as the Super Soul. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord advises, whatever you do for me.
Yes, let us understand what this says. So 6 opulences of wealth, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. Okay. The Lord is beyond the spell of material energy. Take it. Unless you are in Krishna consciousness, you cannot approach. Can dictate within as a suppose. Bhagavad Gita, Lord, whatever you do it for me. Next.
Whatever you eat, first of all, offer to me. Whatever charity you want to give, first give it to me. And whatever austerities and penances you want to perform for me. In this way, the karmis are directed to gradually develop Krishna consciousness. Similarly, Krishna directs the philosophers to approach him gradually by discriminating between Brahman and Maya. At last, when one is mature in knowledge, he surrenders to Krishna. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, after many births, the wise philosopher surrenders unto me. The yogis are also directed to concentrate their meditation upon Krishna within the heart. And by such continued process of Krishna consciousness, the yogi can become free from the clutches of material energy. But as stated in the Bhagavad Gita, because the devotees are engaged in devotional service with love and affection, from the very beginning, the Lord directs them so that they can approach him without difficulty or deviation. Only by the grace of the Lord can the living entity understand the exact position of Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan.
Okay, let us understand. Because these are 6 opulences. Krishna is glorious in the 6 opulences, so he is not in the control of material nature. Material nature will constrain our full freedom, take away everything. Okay, and unless we are in Krishna consciousness, we cannot approach. Prabhupada says, just like fire, unless you become fire, you cannot enter fire. Unless we are pure in Krishna consciousness, we cannot approach Krishna. But Lord can help us from within a super soul. What is supposed to do? Whatever you do, do it for me. Whatever you eat, offer it to me. Whatever charity, give it to me. What austere penances perform it to me. Because everything is given by Krishna. No? You eat, the food is given by Krishna. So you first offer it. You are obliged. You are his servant, and the hand Krishna is given to offer him food. The brain Krishna is given to think about him. So you use it. So everything. So in this way, karmis are gradually develop Krishna consciousness. Gradually we cultivate Krishna. What is the shloka, Shisha? Yat tapasvasi kaunteya kurushva mada arpanam. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. At last, in his mature knowledge, he surrenders unto Krishna. As Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, after many, many births, the wise philosopher surrenders unto me. So better surrender now, why wait for so many births? The yogis are also directed to concentrate. Sometimes what happens, some anartha is there. We say, yeah, that anartha, let me enjoy. When I get fed up, I'll surrender. Then you are delaying for so many lives. Why don't you do now? Why do you want to do now? But if you can chant Hare Krishna nicely, you will get the strength. The yogis are also directed to concentrate the meditation on Krishna within the heart and let us continue to pursue Krishna. Because yogis can, so gradually, the yogis will also do. But one is stated because devotees engage in devotees, that is different. See, karma, jnana, bhakti. Most powerful is bhakti. Because bhakti is there, rest will already come. You may have do wonderful activities, karma, you may have a lot of vairagya, but you may not have bhakti. But if you have bhakti, karma, jnana, if you have bhakti, jnana, vairagya will already be there. Isn't it, Shisha? Among three things, most powerful is bhakti, isn't it?
Bhakti.
Most powerful. Yeah. And jnana karma can become contamination if you look at it disconnected from the Lord. Yeah. Correct? It can become anartha. It may, just like we saw many Rishi Munis. What Rishi Muni we had? That Durvasa Muni. And he was so proud of his jnana and vairagya. But bhakti was missing. Bhakti may not be having so much jnana like him, and he's living in great life. Externally, there is no vairagya, but bhakti was there. Among the three marks are given for bhakti. Other are important, but they will automatically come with bhakti is there. Like now we are trying to practice Krishna consciousness. We do develop vairagya, we do develop some jnana. It's not that we are not doing, but we are. Our goal is to develop bhakti, correct? That is a primary objective. Okay? So free but devotees, so the devotees are highest, bhakta. When he engaged with love and affection, from the very beginning, Lord start guiding him. Okay? Bhagavad Gita, as stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Yesham Satriktranam Bhajatam Priti Purvaka, love and affection. Dadami Buddha, Krishna gives knowledge. They can approach him without difficulty or deviation. Only the grace of Krishna can the living entity understand the exact position of Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. So, and how the grace comes in Kali Yuga, we hear. What we are doing now, we are trying to hear nicely. Master just kindly. The statement of the personified Vedas. Okay, yes. How much we are there now? Rohan, Pushpa, Nupur. Yes, Nupur Mataji, continue the statement.
The statements of the personified Vedas give clear evidence that the Vedic literature is presented only for understanding Krishna. It is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita that through all the Vedas, it is Krishna alone who has to be understood. Krishna is always enjoying, either in the material world or in the spiritual world, because he is the supreme enjoyer. For him, there is no distinction between the material world and the spiritual world. The material world is an impediment for the ordinary living entities because they are under its control. But Krishna, being the controller of the material world, has nothing to do with the impediments it offers. Therefore, in parts of the Upanishads, the Vedas declare Brahman is eternal, full of knowledge and bliss. But the
impediment only because they're under his control. The material world is an impediment living entity because they are under his control, but Krishna in the control. with the impediment it offers. Okay. And therefore, that is Brahma, the eternal full of knowledge and bliss. Yes, continue.
But one supreme personality of Godhead is existing in the heart of every living entity. Because of his all pervasiveness, he is able to enter not only into the hearts of the living entities, but even into the atoms also. As a super soul, he is the controller of all activities of the living entities. He is living within all of them, witnessing their actions, allowing them to act according to their desires, and also giving them the results of their different activities. He is the living force of all things, but still he is transcendental to material qualities. He is omnipotent. He is expert in manufacturing everything, and on account of his superior natural knowledge, he can bring everyone under his control. As such, he is everyone's master. He is sometimes manifest on the surface of the globe, but he is simultaneously within all matter, desiring to expand himself in multi forms. He glanced over the material energy, and thus innumerable living entities became manifest. Everything is created by his superior energy, and everything in his creation appears to be perfectly done without deficiency.
Very nice, very nice. Himanshu, welcome Himanshu. You can hear us clearly?
Yes, Guruji, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear very clearly. Good.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
How you are using it, the computer or mobile?
Mobile.
Okay, mobile means reading will be a little difficult for you, है ना?
No, it will be fine. I can read it.
You're able to take it. चलो. ठीक है, so we are in the middle of Krishna book, Himanshu, almost on the end of that. We are reading the chapter personified prayers to Krishna by the personified Vedas. ठीक है? Krishna is being offered prayers, and this Prabhupada is explaining those prayers. Certainly, the personified Vedas give clear evidence the Vedic literature presented for understanding Krishna. Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says the statement. What is the statement, Shisha? All the Vedas have to be understood. And Prabhupada was in India, and Prabhupada was surrounded by people who call themselves Vedantists, but they have no knowledge, and they call them Vedanta, but actually they are foolish. So then what happened? Prabhupada was they are all come to meet Prabhupada. So Prabhupada called a small child, and name was Saraswati. So Prabhupada asked Saraswati, who is Krishna? Krishna is a supreme personality of God. And Prabhupada told all the Vedantists, she has understood what is Vedanta. All time, And see that here, this is there in the scripture. We're reading this part of Bhagavatam. And this is also there in Bhagavad Gita. Vedecha sarva ahame. Through all the Vedas, you have to understand the personality of the Lord. But here are the jokers. They're reading Gita, they're reading Vedic literature. They don't even understand who is Krishna. What are they reading? The very purpose is to understand God. Your very purpose is to understand Krishna. We don't know what are they reading. And they interpret the words. Krishna is saying when he says aham, aham is me. If you say Himanshu says, sir, talk to me, means Himanshu, no? What does it mean? Other thing. Why take allegorical? They try to avoid the direct meaning. Like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Saradharman Paritejya Mam. You surrender to me. Krishna says, Paramanava, always think about me. The very objective of Bhagavad Gita is to understand Krishna. But then they say, this Veda survey, aham eva. Through all the Vedas, aham eva Vedya. Aham means Sanskrit. If you know little Sanskrit, aham means me. Mam means me. So many times Krishna is saying aham mam is referring to his personality. Surrender to him, understand him. But somehow it is so easy, so direct, but what we can do? It is so unfortunate people are. So it's a combination of cheated and the cheated, because there is nothing lamentable in kingdom of God. Okay? So if you are ready to be sincere, definitely it's not like a supermarket. We may desire, but you should have money to buy. You may buy a shirt for 100 rupees, a shirt for any object. As you pay better price, you can get better quality. So similarly, if you want academic education, you have to study in the best NIT college. You have to be qualified, like our Himanshu. But otherwise, you cannot get admission. Correct. So you have to be qualified. Anything you need qualification. So spiritual life also, our qualification is we should be sincere and serious. That's all is needed. Correct. And we should not do Ardha Kukuti Nyaya. We should not say, I take one word of Shastra and I don't take one word of Shastra. This is not allowed. You have to accept everything. How can you say? Otherwise, don't accept it. If one line is wrong, whole Gita is wrong. No need to study the whole book. No, I accept that part, but that part, I don't accept. Now, don't do all these things. Don't read. I was reading somebody who had written a commentary on Chanakya. And he says in the middle of the book, I don't accept this analyst of Chanakya. Then why you're making money out of selling that book? This is nonsense. You don't agree to the person, you make use of his name and make money. This is not fair. Okay, so Vedas are for understanding Krishna. And all the way that Krishna alone has to be understood, Krishna is always enjoying. Now, this is very, very, very interesting line which we read. That either material or spiritual world, Krishna is enjoying. Now, this is a little deeper to understand that actually there is only one enjoy, Krishna. All trouble is because we want to imitate his enjoyment. That's all the trouble we are in. And we are in a hospital for that treatment. Everybody should be situated in his constitutional position. We are the servants of the Lord. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Jiva Krishna Das E Vishwas Karle Tara Dukhanai. Simple Bengali. That you are a servant of Krishna, just accept it. There will be no suffering after that. But no, I don't want to accept this fact. I am a servant. I am the master. Yes, let it be so. And you, like an ant is in a small 2 feet by 2 feet place, jumps around thinking it's the master. Lord will give you also the kick and enjoyment that you are the master in illusion. It's not possible. You are not the controller. You are not the creator. How can you be the enjoyer? If you own something you enjoy, you don't own anything in this world. Everything belongs to the Lord. So he is the enjoyer. But I will not accept it. Okay? Then the trouble starts. That's the problem. So Krishna is the enjoyer actually, either in the spiritual world definitely, and also in the jail. Just like a king is the enjoyer, not only in the kingdom, he can ask for anything and he can have it, even in the jail. His law has to be obeyed, even in the jail. Isn't it true? There also he has to be obeyed, king has to be obeyed. In this way we can appreciate that Krishna is the enjoyer, both in the material. So therefore for the Lord, there is no distinction between material and the spiritual world. For us, there is some restriction. Just like for the king, he enters jail. There also in jail, he says, okay, I want to have 3 gulab jamuns. It will be delivered to him. For him, his rule is extending even to the jail. Correct? For us, there is a lot of trouble in the jail. Cities be more free. For the king, there is no trouble because the rules of the jail do not apply to him. He is free. Correct? But true, we may feel if a king has come to the jail, we may feel another pickpocket has come. He is not a pickpocket, he is king. He has just come. Sometimes the king may go to the jail and see, how the subjects are doing. But the prisoners may feel another pickpocket has come. Similarly, when Lord comes to this world, Krishna comes to this world, we think another pickpocket has come. He is also like us, another condition so. But then, it's not true. How can it be true? He lifts a mountain, he shows Vishwarupa. What is all this nonsense? How it can be in a metal body, somebody can do that. Now, every moment, Krishna appeared also in the Chaturbhuja form, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, and all activities show he is not part of this world. He's not, he's spiritual. He's part of the spiritual world. And he showed nobody could put any obstacle in his enjoyment. Whatever he wanted to do, he did. Okay? So for Lord, there is no distinction material and spiritual world. The material world is the impediment for the living entities because they are under his control. Because we are under control of the material energy, we are under the, just like in a jail, for us there is trouble. How can Krishna be in any trouble in the jail? No impediment at all. There is no impediment for the king in the jail. You don't tell the king, now you have to wear this dress, prisoner's dress with this number, and you have to break stones. This is what nonsense. Why you have to do this? I am the king, Baba. I am the king in the city, and I am also king in the jail. Therefore, part of the Upanishad Vedas declare Brahman is eternal, full of knowledge and bliss. The Supreme Personality God is existing in the heart of every living entity. Because of his all-pervasiveness, he is able to enter not into the heart, he can also enter the atoms also. Yes, that Andantarastha Paramanu Chayantarastham, the Lord mentioned as Paramatma, not only sits within the heart of everybody, but also sits inside every atom. Everywhere he is present personally. Okay? He is super soul, he is controller of all the activities within the atom, of witnessing. The desire gives the results of the different activity, the living force of all things, but it's still the transcendental mental quality, even though he's doing so many activities. It's just like in a car, he's a driver, you're just sitting there doing nothing. All we do is just desire, desire, desire. Like a small stupid kid just desiring. And father sees. And some desires he fulfills, some desire. He fulfills all desire, but not now. Your situation has to be created. But that is not his objective. He's not there to fulfill your stupid desires. Why is he coming and driving a car? He wants to take you back to his kingdom. But we are not interested, okay? Because we have a desire to imitate him. Okay? No problem. He's omnipotent. He's expert in manufacturing everything. That's the capacity of Krishna. But all we are doing is we're just transforming the things given by the Lord. Okay? That is our thing. And on account of superior natural knowledge, he can bring everyone under his control. We may discover some laws, but who made the laws? Okay, as such, he is everyone's master. He sometimes manifests on the surface of the globe, just like Krishna was manifest for some time. Lord Chaitanya manifests for some time. Lord Rama, different incarnations manifest for some time. But generally, he's not manifest. He's sometimes within all matter, but he's simultaneously within all matter. Yes, he's inside every atom. And who proved inside every atom? Prahlad Maharaj proved it. He asked him to come inside from the pillar. He came out. Desiring to expand himself in multiform with glance of metal energy, the innumerable living entities became manifest. That's how the creation happens. The Lord creates metal energy and just glances. And unlimited living entities who have no desire to serve him are bring to the metal energy. And metal energy then now acts like a hospital, not a hotel. We are thinking we are in a hotel, we are in a hospital. I told you this many times. Hotel means place for enjoyment, hospital, place for treatment. But we are all thinking we are in a hotel. That's the whole trouble. We are in a hospital. Everything is created by spiritual energy and everything in the creation appears to be perfectly done without deficiency. Yes, Nupur Mataji, continue.
Those who aspire for liberation from this material world must therefore worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the ultimate causes of all causes. He is just like the total mass of earth from which varieties of earthly pots are manufactured. The pots are made of earthly clay, they rest on the earth, and after being destroyed, the elements ultimately merge back into earth. Although the personality of Godhead is the original cause of all varieties of manifestation, the impersonalists especially stress the Vedic statement Sarvam Khalav Idam Brahma. Everything is Brahman. The impersonalists do not take into account the various varieties of manifestation emanating from the supreme cause of Brahman. They simply take into consideration that everything emanates from Brahman and after the destruction merges into Brahman, and that the intermediate stage of manifestation is also Brahman. Although the Mayavadis believe that prior to its manifestation the cosmos was in Brahman, after creation it remains in Brahman and after destruction it merges into Brahman. They do not know what Brahman is. This fact is clearly described in the Brahma Samhita. The living entities, space, time, and material elements like fire, earth, sky, water, and mind constitute the total cosmic manifestation known as Bhurbhuva Swaha, which is manifested by Govinda. It flourishes on the strength of Govinda and after annihilation enters into and is conserved in Govinda. Lord Brahma therefore says, I worship Lord Govinda, the original personality, the cause of all causes.
Okay, just let me see. Okay, the earthly pot example is very nice example. Everything, from the pot. You make pot from earth, it rests on the earth and then destroyed merges into the earth. So all the material forms you see in this world are created for some time. And we have those packets around us. We are not the body, we are spirit soul. But the packets around us, we jump around with that coat pant. Just body is nothing more than a coat pant around us. And it looks to be moving, but actually we moving and the coat pant is just shaking around. And it goes back to where it came. So impersonalists focus more on the impersonalists, a class of philosophers. I think Himanshu, do you understand what is impersonalist?
No.
Okay, there are two classes of people in a spiritual realm. One is called personalist, one is impersonalist. Personalist means we understand ultimate truth is a personality. He is a person. Impersonalists actually are atheist only, hidden atheist in the Vedas. Just like if I say Himanshu is there, but he does not have head, does not have hand, does not have leg, then I again making a zero, no? Correct? So generally people are stuck to atheism today. They believe ultimately there is some power. Most of the people, their conception of God is there is some energy. Actually, they don't know they are speaking atheism. And God means there is a person. But a chore, a thief doesn't like a police is there, then he is in trouble. So mostly people do not follow rules and regulations, their life is not pure. And they don't like to even believe there is a person who can, take some action against it. So generally people tend to be atheistic. They don't even know. Very subconsciously there is a tendency to accept a conclusion where there is no personality. But that's not like that. Personality only says aham. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, aham adi videvanam, aham sarvasya prabhavo. So where is the question of God being, when Krishna was addressing Arjuna, personality was addressing, not some light was standing in front of Arjuna. One personality was standing. But impersonalists mean they don't take the direct meaning of the Vedas. They're so much stuck to atheism. From Vedas, they want to squeeze out atheism. So that's very unfortunate. And they take some here and there, one or two words from the Vedas, but they avoid most of the Vedas, which actually and the other Vedic literature directly glorify the personality of God. And the impersonalists do not take into account varieties of manifestation emanating from the supreme cause of Brahman, just like in Krishna. There is variety. His body is spiritual, but there is variety. There is beauty. So we see variety in this world. So in the absolute realm, the realm of the Lord, the kingdom of God, there is also variety. But that variety is eternal. It is spiritual. It is permanent. In this world, we see some variety, but it has no meaning. Just like we see people, somebody may look ugly, somebody may look handsome. But it has no meaning. It's just a packet, no? What is it? Blood, stool, and urine. You can even go to plastic surgeon and change it. It doesn't make sense. Okay, but spiritual variety is permanent. And true, in spiritual world, there is nothing, everything is perfect and beautiful. In the material world, it is different. So variety is emanating from the supreme cause. So because there is variety in the spiritual world, just like in a reflection in water, there may be some beauty, but the original tree is more beautiful than the reflection. Because the spiritual world is therefore very, very beautiful. The simply take into consideration everything emanates from Brahman after destruction merged into Brahman, and the independent stream is also Brahman. Yeah, they focus on only the impersonal aspect. Although the Mayavadis believe that prior to the manifestation, the cosmos was Brahman. I don't know what is that. Okay, somebody is joining. The creation maintains Brahman after destruction merged into Brahman. They do not know what Brahman is. The fact is, Brahma Samhita, the living entity, space, time, metal elements constitute the total cosmic manifestation of Bhuva, which is manifested as Govinda, first strength, the Govinda after this. So the Brahman is also actually emanation from the Lord, just as sunlight is emanation from sun. Brahmanohi Pratishtha. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, welcome. So,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
is in the Bhagavad Gita, I am the source from which everything has come. Even Brahman come from me. So beyond Brahman, the personality of Lord is there. Impersonalists stop at the study of Brahman, just like most of the people are into sense gratification. Impersonalists say, no, that's not good. We are not body, we are soul. We should not enjoy the senses. That much is good, we appreciate. That is one step, but that's not the end. Beyond that, there is variety. Just like I may say it is dark. So impersonalists say it's not dark, there is a Brahma Jyoti, there is light. But personalists say in the light there are colors. Correct? There are so many colors in the light. There are colors and there is beauty. Therefore, it's not just the light, bright light. No, there are colors in the light. So absolute realm from the distance, if you see, you may just see like light. But if you enter, you will see variety. Yes, Mataji, continue. Napo.
The word
Hemant,
Brahman indicates
Hare Krishna, Hemant, you are able to understand or it's very difficult? Oh, chalo, continue, Mataji. I think bouncer
the
for it.
word
He came. Hare Krishna, Hemant. Hare Krishna, Hemant. Himanshu, sorry, Hare Krishna, Himanshu. Chalo, continue, Napo.
the word Brahman indicates greatest of all and maintainer of everything. The impersonalists are attracted by the greatness of the sky, but because of their poor fund of knowledge, they are not attracted by the greatness of Krishna. In our practical life, however, we are attracted by the greatness of a person and not by greatness of a big mountain. Actually, the term Brahman can be applied to Krishna only. Therefore, in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna admitted that Lord Krishna is the Para Brahman, or the supreme rest of everything.
Okay.
Krishna.
Just just wait. Hare Krishna Himanshu. Your connection is, where are you now? The word Brahman indicates the greatest of all the maintenance of everything. That's the meaning of Brahman. Brahman is the source from which everything has come. The impersonalists are attracted by the greatness of the sky, but because the poor fond of knowledge, they are not attracted by the greatness of Krishna. Okay. In our practical life, we are more attracted by greatness of person than a greatness of mountain. Yeah. So when we go to personalism, it becomes more easy. In Bhagavad Gita also, in the 12th chapter, this question is asked by Arjuna to Krishna. Krishna, I have one question. Which is better? Some people meditate on you personally as a supreme personality of Godhead with wonderful qualities, beautiful form, wonderful opulence. Some people meditate you impersonally. Uh, he's that, he's that. Just like we used to sing in the schools, Tame Mata Chapita, Tame Tame. But who is that Tama will not tell. It's an impersonal meditation, not personal. So, which is better? And Krishna says actually personalist is always better, and those who are impersonalists are simply putting trouble. Just like it is where, unnecessary trouble. Kleshvadhikarastesham Bhagavad Gita, Krishna declares. Similarly, we can understand here, we apply to Krishna. And it's very easy to glorify a person. How long you'll spend glorifying a mountain? Mountain, the color is like this, and the color is like this. How long you'll go on? Okay. But a person, you can talk for days. You cannot talk about mountain for days. It's a very good argument. So bhakti process therefore is very easy because you are focused on a person. And the person is ultimate, more than the energy. I impersonally just talk about energy. Energy is all pervading, energy is, like this. And that's all. Yes. Any questions? Continue, Nupur.
Krishna is the supreme Brahman because of his unlimited knowledge, unlimited potencies, unlimited strength, unlimited influence, unlimited beauty, and unlimited renunciation. Therefore, the word Brahman can be applied to Krishna only. Arjuna affirms that because of the impersonal Brahman is the effulgence emanating as rays of Krishna's transcendental body, Krishna is the Para Brahman. Everything is resting on Brahman, but Brahman itself is resting on Krishna. Therefore, Krishna is the ultimate Brahman or Parabrahman. The material elements are accepted as inferior energies of Krishna because by their interaction the cosmic manifestation takes place, rests on Krishna, and after the dissolution again enters into the body of Krishna as a subtle energy. Krishna is therefore the cause of both manifestation and dissolution.
Yeah, let us understand that. Okay, Krishna is the supreme Brahman because unlimited knowledge. So Krishna has all the opulences unlimited. Okay? That's very important. And then I wanted to speak for Himanshu. He was a very nice boy at NITK college. Somehow he wants to come in contact. Now he's hearing the classes. Okay, therefore the word Brahman can be applied to Krishna only. Okay? Also, somebody also trying to. Now it's a time up for us. People will keep joining now. This day starts for people now. Till 2, 3 o'clock nowadays, the youths are awake. Huh? This is a bright time for them. Okay, Krishna is Para Brahman. So everything is resting on Brahman, Brahman is resting on Krishna. Okay? How we did know this in Bhagavad Gita? If you want to understand Bhagavad Gita, sometimes the confusion comes because there are thousands of commentaries. So you may have some doubt in the heart. Is it the best commentary I am reading? Yes, you are reading the best commentary. Very good argument. Because if you see Bhagavad Gita, the first hearer is Arjuna. And what he understands in the Bhagavad Gita, when he has heard, say, 75% Bhagavad Gita, he declares it. And he says, Param Brahma, Param Dhamam, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavam, Purusham Shashvatam Devyam, Adi Devam, Ajamimam. So we can understand in this way. Okay? Krishna is the Parabrahman, everything is resting, but Brahman is resting on Krishna. Therefore, Krishna is the ultimate Brahman. Okay. So this declaration, Prabhupada is falling in the same line, Param Brahman. Hare Krishna. Okay, no. Oh, Shisha is two connections are there. Okay. No problem. Oh, both have gone away now. Okay. Hare Krishna. Shisha, what happened today? Connection is weak. Yes, so we had done this. I think this is the last paragraph or Sarva Khalo Idam Brahma. Yes, Nupur.
Sarva Khalam Idam Brahma means everything is Krishna, and that is the vision of the Mahabhagavatas. They see everything in relation to Krishna. The impersonalists argue that Krishna has transformed himself into many, and that therefore everything is Krishna and worship of everything is worship of him. This false argument is answered by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Although everything is a transformation of the energy of Krishna, he is not present everywhere. He is simultaneously present and not present. By his energy, he is present everywhere, but as the energetic, he is not present everywhere. This simultaneous message of, pre- of presence and non-presence is inconceivable to our present senses. But a clear explanation is given in the beginning of the Ishopanishad, in which it is stated that the Supreme Lord is so complete that although unlimited energies and their transformations are emanating from Krishna, Krishna's personality is not in the least bit transformed. Therefore, since Krishna is the cause of all causes, intelligent persons should take shelter of his lotus feet. Krishna advises everyone just to surrender unto him alone, and that is the way of Vedic instruction. Since Krishna is the cause of all causes, he is worshipped by all kinds of sages and saints by observance of regulative principles. When there is a necessity for meditation, great personalities meditate on transcendental form of Krishna within the heart. In this way, the minds of the great personalities are always engaged in Krishna. With minds engaged in Krishna, naturally the captivated devotees simply talk of Krishna.
Yeah,
Talking
continue.
of
Continue.
talking of Krishna or singing of Krishna is called Kirtana. Lord Chaitanya also recommended Kirtanaya Sada Hari, which means always thinking and talking of Krishna and nothing else. That is called Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is so sublime that anyone who takes this process is elevated to the highest perfection of life, far, far beyond the concept of liberation. In the Bhagavad Gita, therefore, Krishna advises everyone always to think of him, render devotional service to him, worship him, and offer obeisances to him. In this way, a devotee becomes fully Krishnaized, and being always situated in Krishna consciousness ultimately goes back to Krishna. Continue, Prabhu.
10:30. I think we stop here now. Today, I'm sorry, went to Udupi, just come rushing. I'm also not able to focus so much. So now today's day was very good. We had a visitor, and he was the temple commander in Juhu Temple. Then he went to America and he's been very active. It's a congregation preacher there. So it was good. I spent some time. When you get time, you people can see the morning class. But morning program, 2 hours you leave. Actually, I told him program is 10 to 1. He remembered 12 to 1. So 2
That's
hours.
why he came late.
We 2 hours we were doing kirtan and I took a short class also.
Yes, Prabhu.
Started 12 and he went till 2 o'clock. Okay, so anyway, so that happens. But we can go toward the later part of it. Okay. Okay. I think today we have not, because we have not been able to concentrate. Last time we found that so many beautiful lines, but we read, and this was the most beautiful line. All the glories, most important is causeless mercy upon the conditioned soul, reclaiming them.
Last week I missed Prabhu. Last week I was in Chennai, very tired, so I missed it.
Shisha, Mataji got initiated now. What is your name, Mataji?
Pujya Vrinda Devi Dasi.
Puja Vrindasi. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Very nice.
Thank
Thank
you.
Very, very nice, very nice. Puja Hare.
No, it was a very big function. It was very good. Conducted in a very good way.
Yeah. Hello. Good. Okay. Chalo. We will. I'll take leave today. Thank you everybody for joining.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
There was what has
Hare
happened.
Krishna.
I tell you what has happened. Nupur can also see if you find, but I don't think you'll find much. The whole idea is this: that Russian devotees are, Russia is a place devotees are getting formed in thousands. Okay? And Europe has already been absorbing. If you see the many European temples, you'll find Russians now. Okay?
Yeah,
And very, very presentable and very sincere, very serious devotees. And in this Eastern European country, there are some problems also. Countries are giving problems, To Russia, you can't do really open preaching in the roads. They object. They openly, if you do some preaching, there are some problems government is doing because of pressure from Christians. So in they are becoming very wonderful candidates, and we do have 5 of them now in a temple. Okay, so 3 of them are going now. They stayed for 2 weeks with us, and amazing. Every day they went for Harina, every day, and every day, some 3, 4, 5,000 rupee books they'll distribute, and so much people will dance with them. People just look at them, because it's people get really surprised that they are also taken to Krishna, and they look. So I've been also been keen. Even this team which has come and it is going, I requested them, if they can come back soon, because they all come in visa. And visa we have to work around. There are tourist visa, student visa, so many kind of visas are there. We can work on how they can apply, and I can ask other temples. But I'm now focused on how to get some more Russians to join our team, because they are wonderful devotees. That therefore I came to know Udupi some 50 have come. So even though I had a huge program today, little rest I took and I ran to Udupi. I met their leader. I was inviting them Nityananda Treyodashi, but that's not possible because tomorrow they're leaving to Srirangam and all. But just had spent some time with them today. And that was very nice. In fact, they wanted to come for Varat Vadashi because yesterday I talked to them, but one of the devotees fallen very seriously sick. So they were all little disturbed because of that. Okay, so this is all going on. So that was my focus today. Therefore, from there I finished. I reached 9:25, I think, and we started late and then just rushed. I was not able to so much concentrate. But anyway, the previous times, the last line is amazing line. Amazing. It's, Krishna's glory, it is His mercy. Greatest glory of Krishna is His absolute mercy on the people like us who are suffering. Okay, and some more details of philosophy of Krishna consciousness we heard.
Yeah,
Okay, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Krishna, or to all devotees, Hare Krishna.
To
Hare
all
Krishna.
devotees, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.